And the Cavaliers will put total leather and will get started. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Williams will pass. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Zings it complete to the right. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
I like the mitts, the big fella coming in with the catch. Hey, running a little bit of a route, showing a little wiggle, getting open, throw him the football. That's when he catch it, big fella.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Finds him out of the backfield. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. So the Virginia Cavaliers offense has the ball for the first time. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. And the defense, got him at the 27.
Yeah, and I like teams that are aggressive. When offenses go empty and spread you out, you only got so many guys to protect your quarterback, and the linebacker comes through and hammers the quarterback and gets the sack.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. The Cavaliers send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. On the option. Now the toss. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little gain because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity.
Oh, he's got some space. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. From the 22 on 1st and 10. Motion from the back. Trying to beat him to the left. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Williams looking for a man. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Gets it out fast. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. What's old is new in offensive football. The return, at least on that play, of the pass-catching fullback.
Yeah, you used to see this all the time back in the day. Fullbacks used to play all the time. Now you don't see him near as much, but versatile piece at fullback. Listen, he can catch the football. He can make plays. Use the big fella.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Might be calling a hot route. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. He makes a grab. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. And the Cavaliers are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. Fighting off the defender. Gets a nice surge and crosses the 5 to the 6-yard line, a pickup of 3. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. They want to run it left here. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. And would they dare be aggressive on 3rd down this deep in their own territory? From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense is going to get 2 for the safety. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
And the offense will take over 1st and 10.
Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Now on 2nd down. From the gun, the running back has it. Runs through a tackle. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. On the move, he fires. Wide open downfield. They get him out of bounds, but a choke play to wrap up the 1st quarter, and this offense will carry momentum into the 2nd. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. They'll try to get outside. Runs through the tackle. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Goes to the option. He'll toss it. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Sprints into the end zone for a touchdown.
Way to make a split-second decision by that quarterback. He sees the defender commit. Boom. Pitch the ball. Not only pitch the ball, on target. So now the running back can catch it. He didn't have to reach behind him. He didn't have to reach in front of him. Caught it. He did the rest. Turned on the Jets. Got to the house.
He'll bring it out. It's Lee. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some 1st downs together. Get some good mojo going.
The Cavaliers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. Get it out on the screen. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
Yeah, and unfortunately, this guy's been beat like a drum. He's been hit, sacked a bunch of times already, and another hit right here. I'm literally looking at my offensive line and be like, dude, I need some more time. You got to protect me better than this. Give me a chance to complete some passes.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for you.
Looking to throw for it. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. And the Cavaliers will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive.
And the offense will take over.
They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Trying to get in the corner. Oh, he's got a chance. Shows him the stiff arm. He's across the 30 and out of bounds at the 31-yard line.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
We love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Power football with the run. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Right back to him on the ground. Past the sticks, and he may get more. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Well, it's not a home run, but it's just enough by the running back to move the chains.
Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. Each brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Williams will pass. They'll run the screen. Breaks into the open. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. Looking for a productive play on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Robinson. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Unloads quickly. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
How many first downs is that alone? Just on this drive, the defense, they keep this up, they're going to get worn out and continue to have to play more and more guys. They got to do something to change this.
No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Makes the grab. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. They'd really rather not have to settle for 3. It's 3rd and goal from... He's going for the goal line. He's a tough, crafty back, but he couldn't find his way to the marker, and it'll be 4th down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 4th down and inches, and you go read any book you want to, any analytical measure, and it will tell you, go for it. Barges ahead. Keep it on the ground, and he's in for the touchdown. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
When you get down here in the red zone, when you get close to the end zone, and you get goal-to-go situations, you've got to be physical, and I love teams that can run the football. They run the football, hand it to the running back. He does the rest, puts it in the end zone.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Under fire. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. The Cavaliers will call on their punt team. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground.
And the offense will take over. 1st and 10.
They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Williams looking for a man. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
And this is a rhythm timing throw. They're in zone defense behind. Sometimes you got to wait for that second window to open up before you throw this slant. But not being on the same page, defense breaking on the football. That wasn't a great play by this offense.
Coming to the line, looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 29. They'll try to get it through the air. Caught over the middle. It's King. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw on first down. Lets it fly. And that one was way too far for anybody to catch, except ticket holders.
Well, this quarterback has really found a nice rhythm early, and he's in firm control and command of everything that's happening. They've had 2 drives, they've scored 2 touchdowns, and here on their 3rd possession, he still wants to take shots. That one obviously falls incomplete, but if you're him, I would keep spinning the beam.
Perfect timing. Got there right when the ball got there. Didn't get there a little bit early, saving the touchdown. Nice timing by that defender.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Fires into the end zone. And it's caught for the touchdown.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it out. It's Harrison. Coverage team there to make the stop. They avoid disaster, and that's the end of the first half. Just about set to get this second half underway.
Set to kick off.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Lee. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground.
And the Virginia offense.
All right, not ideal, right? Not ideal. You're an offense. You want to get a good kickoff return, but you're starting inside your own 10. Now come out, set the tone, get some high percentage completion. You might not go with that script you had because you thought you might have a little better field position, but you just get some few first downs, get that first down right now.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10.
Get set, get set.
To the air on first down. Quickly out to the tight end.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here.
They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
Man, and you see those sticks, and you're like, dude, 3rd and short. I just got to fall forward and get the first down, Palmer. But the defense comes up big and gets the stop.
So on offense, don't overthink this one. 4th and inches, just line up something easy. You know you can execute in your sleep and go keep this drive going.
He's not going to get there. Stop short on 4th down.
I like it. This defense plays aggressive on 4th and short, and they are rewarded. Figured they would run the football. They did. Nice job getting some penetration and stopping that 4th down play.
This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Offense working from the pistol. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
And playing the option, man, consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you.
Fires deep toward the end zone. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
Love the coverage on the back end by the defense on that play. In these scramble-type situations, the quarterback's rolling out to his right. Everything breaks down, and it really gets hard on these defenders to have to stay with their man, but a good job there by the defense.
Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10.
And I really like the belief and
throws toward the end zone. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up.
There he goes! Drag down, Liddell, move the sticks for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. The give out of the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Williams will pass. Got his man on the right. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
And here comes money down for this offense. 3rd down execution is a premium. You work on it all week ad nauseum for these moments when you can execute when the field starts to shrink.
Bully ball on 3rd and short. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Snags it! And he's in for the touchdown.
Love the individual effort here by the wide receiver. After he has the ball, able to make people miss. You see the speed as he goes in for the touchdown.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. They'll go to the ground. Works his way into the traffic and picks up 3 to the 17.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Fires to the big fella. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. stand to the game, and we'll start with the first down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Takes a hit as he fires. A strike downfield. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Looking to throw on first down. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And how about this offense, man? It's been a rough day. You're getting beat down. You're trying to find some kind of momentum late in the game to build something off of, and you give up another sack.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
How about this defense? No mercy. Like, listen, I know we're up big, but they are still hunting, still flying around, still chasing, still making life really miserable for this offense.
On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield.
Yeah, and this offense has struggled all day. And how about the protection up front? You got to protect your quarterback. You got to keep him upright. And his second sack of the day, nice. A lot more passing situations coming with this team down big.
Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They'll go to the toss. Past the first down marker and still running. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
The clock is my friend. If I can do this late in the ball game with a lead and I can continue to run the football and they have no answers, well, then I'm going to walk away with a win. So listen, I wouldn't change a thing. I'd keep pounding the football, keep running the clock.
Well, this offense has just been dialing up explosive play after explosive play. That's a big part of why they have a huge lead at this point. Even in the fourth quarter with that lead, they are still taking shots. They are still being aggressive, pedal to the metal.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time, and they're able to make a quick stop.
And that's a really good job by this defense, because remember, when the quarterback runs, now you got an extra blocker, because he's not just handing it off and standing there, and they still did a good job at the point of attack, kind of strung it along and made him run out of bounds.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Quarterback making checks. Williams looking for a man. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be fourth down.
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football, and you saw that there on the...
Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose. Defense has it. They're on the move. He's at the 50. Past the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Virginia! This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
Number 26.
Nice job by the defense forcing the fumble. That took the perfect bounce right into the DB's hands. He shows you the speed and takes it back all the way for a touchdown. That was the definition of a fortuitous bounce.
All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere. He's knocked down behind the line. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Fights off a defender. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. And the running game has been disastrous on the last couple of plays. They'll try to salvage the drive on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. The goalpost breathing down their neck as they're backed up in their own end, starting the drive from their own one. From his end zone, needs to be careful here. Makes the catch. It's Hutchinson. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. Now on first down from the 28. Wants to go up top on first down. Working the middle. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. Looking to throw on first down. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And the defense jumps on it. They get that turnover.
Well, defenses get excited when they see the quarterback in an empty backfield like that. They know, hey, if I'm not going to have to beat a running back or a tight end to get there, if I get to him, I might have an opportunity to knock this thing loose, and that's exactly what happened for the defense.
Williams will pass. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a third down and short. They'll send the back in motion. The RPO, it's complete. And he'll go down, but he has enough for the first down. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on third and short.
And there's no mercy rule in college football. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter, and they're still staying aggressive. They're still throwing the football, going out and executing, working on their craft. They've got bigger fish coming up down the road, bigger games. So you got to keep sharpening the tools, and that's what you're seeing here in the fourth quarter.
Snagged in the middle. It's Klopfenstein. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They're down to the 20, first and 10. Gets the back moving. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Motion from the wideout. Back to pass on second down. He wants it all. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And they'll take over first and 10.
From the shotgun, the inside give. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Gonna sling it on second down. He's going up top here late in the game. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. They get the timeout called, 11 seconds remaining to play. They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's first and 10 from inside the red zone. Going for 6. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Cavaliers. Now the two-point conversion attempt is coming.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And after this play, the cake will be baked. The offense changing the play. Williams looking for a man. He'll go down in a bit of an unusual way to bring this game to a close. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's